How can I begin this video? Well, first of all, let me cut down on the background noise, right? That'll help. Welcome to Yellow Cab News, the Wagram, North Carolina edition. What do I have to say about Wagram, North Carolina? Well, first of all, I live there, so that's very important. Recently, a few months ago, I was away for a while. I came back down to Wagram, North Carolina. Small town, not that many people, but it seemed like a mini city in many respects. Anyway, I come home and I noticed a little disarray around my water hose. Okay, this video, by the way, can be considered a police report unofficially filed by me to the Wagram police and to the sheriff's department if they care to investigate. Be my guest. Okay, so let's get back to the Wagram report, because I feel like I have to start reporting on what's going on in my neighborhood to show the world, to show the state, to show the country what type of neighbors and people are really are in these small towns. Because a lot of them are not that friendly, not that grown up, not that well developed, and not that good. Okay. So anyway, I come home from a long spell of working. Not long, not that long, but a month or two of working. My car has not been in the driveway for a long time. Okay, I would say about a month, 2 months. Anyway, like I said, I seen a little disarray around the water, my front yard water hose. So I hate. Most people won't think much of it, but yeah, I did. I thought a little of it, so it wasn't right. The scene wasn't right. It didn't seem right. So anyway, I had to leave again to go back to work. So I only stayed for until like 7 o'clock that night. So I had to do some running around. I come back to the house again, parked my car, and I realized I had to check the mail. So I checked the mailbox, and I would go through the mail. I sorted out the things the junk mail, and I sorted out, the mail that I'm going to keyboard that I want to analyze, to analyze better, to look over. So I checked the water bill, and a cute little Asian here. See right here? I missed her. See right there? Anyway, I checked the water bill. Careful, kid. Yeah, alright. Just careful, bro. So I checked the water bill, and my water bill, if I'm not home, should be a normal, a certain amount, because I'm not home. I didn't use no water. Even if I did use a gallon or two, or even 1,000 gallons, the bill is usually almost 98% of the time the same. I look at my water bill, and it's over $100. That means somebody used my water when I wasn't home. And it was a lot of water. It was almost, because the Wagram, they allow you free water use up to a certain amount of gallons. Let's say, for example, 10,000 gallons. Somebody used 20,000 gallons of water when I was not there for about a month and a half. 20,000 gallons of water. The number is not 100%. I have to look at the water bill again, but it was double the amount, the allowable amount before they start charging you. Double. So it was the allowable amount times 2, or 2.5. Now, so one of my criminal neighbors used my water somehow. They took it from the front yard hose and they siphoned off to their house. I know it sounds ridiculous, it sounds crazy, but once again, and I know people gonna start using their genius to try to overanalyze the situation. And I'm answering one of your main questions that you're trying to think of. No, there's no pipe that's bust, because I use the water and it runs normal. So no pipes were bust. Even though it was winter time, all my pipes are well insulated. I took a lot of time and a lot of expense to either replace some PVC pipe with brass or to insulate them very well. And they're well insulated, and there's no draft. So once again, no pipes were broken or was busted. I used the water when I got there that day. So once again, if the police, the Wagram police and the sheriff's department want to investigate that, I don't want to say the particular street. I should, but I don't know. Maybe in some episode later I might identify the street I live on, but right now I don't want to do that. You know, I'm gonna when I get back, I'm gonna try to figure this out. But I want the Wagram police and the Scotland County Sheriff's Department to investigate water theft out of my house. Somehow or some way, somebody been using my water as if it was their water usage. And this occurred in January and a little bit of February and a little bit of December. I paid the bill, but I let the water department know that I was not there at the time of the occurrence, and that the amount of water that was used, I was not there for. So I pretty much told them that somebody was using the water and it wasn't me, and nobody lives there. They know that nobody lives with me. They know it, and then my car wasn't there in the driveway. So that's one thing. Also, I have a lot of wacky neighbors. I have a new wacky neighbor that's kind of like getting on my nerves, even though they don't say nothing too much to me. You know, grandma's is the scary type. I guess she's scared of dark skin. So she walks around like she's gonna either kill somebody or scare herself to death. And I got the so-called Christian neighbors, so-called. And I got another neighbor I would like to talk about, because his friend or his brother liked my tree in my front yard a little too much. So go figure with that one. Y'all figure that out. If you're smart in the South, you should be able to figure that out, all right? Why he liked my tree so much. And I got a few other neighbors which I suspect could have used my water. Actually, I got two, but I don't want to go into details about those two. All right, not for now anyway. So if anybody listens to this video, you can, whatever you want to do, contact the Sheriff's Department of Scotland County, or contact the Wagram police and let them know that you heard this video and that somebody illegally stole my water and had to pay a $110 water bill. Okay, I might report it to them when I get back soon. I have to think about it. I know why shouldn't I, or why I won't. Actually, I might. Yeah, I might, and we'll see what happens. I just hate people in my business, but I'm gonna first go to the water people and tell them about it. And because the local police building is right next to the water department, so I might try to follow a report. Because when I first moved in our house, when I very first month, day, or year, $11.99. Somebody literally stole and ripped out the AC unit that was there, the HVAC unit that was there. Ripped it out and looked like they took some pieces and looked like it was coming back for the other pieces when I got there. And once again, there was no car in the driveway, and I just bought the house. And like an idiot, I never told the police about it. I was new. I was blah blah blah. I didn't know what to do. I wasn't gonna stay for long. I had a complicated new transition from my old place to this place, So that's why still no excuse I should have filed, but once again I want to let the neighbors, I want to let the police department know that that did happen over 10 years ago. Literally, let me see, 11 years ago. No, yeah, I would say 10 and a half years ago. Yes, easily 10 and a half years ago. All right, and I want the world to know what type of town Wagram is, and because as a microcosm, an example of other towns throughout North and South Carolina. Okay, people act good, they seem good, but I'm gonna be honest with you, half of them are not good at all. And these two examples proves my case. All right. I know I'm a little off track when reporting yellow cab news, but yeah, I just like to. I'm gonna make this a new edition of the yellow cab news. All right. So anyway, everybody, thanks for listening. I know it's a long, boring diatribe on my personal issues and problems, but I want to get the word out. God forbid something happens to me. I don't want to think that Wagram's a goody two shoe town. It's a good place to live, but my neighbors are a little bit off the beaten track of reality and psychology. Seriously, okay. So I'm gonna report more on it. I think I might create an audio diary of my months and days and years of living in Wagram, North Carolina, and the other little encounters that I will be encountering. I would verbalize them in my YouTube videos in the future, because people starting to get on my nerves in my little town. So it's time for me to start reporting it verbally and through audio and by way of YouTube. Well, then once again, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everything. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it very much. It helps a brother out over here in these trying times. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a great day, great night, and a great week.